Hello. Heyo. What's happening, everyone? You are hearing literally the first notes out of my hands today. As I was playing, I was like, I did not warm up at all before I hit go live. My hands are cold from being outside, so it'll be a rough start, but we'll get there. You mop into hizzy. You know what? I wasn't going to do a live stream today, but I saw some people comment on last night's, and they were just like, they were just kind of bummed out that I always do them so late now. And I was like, oh, I haven't done a Sunday one. I was like, well, the Guitar Course sale is ending, so if any of you haven't heard me blab about it enough, the 80% off sale is ending tonight, which is linked in the description of this video. I was like, well, I'll just go live. If there's any, questions people want to ask me, I can answer them live, and we can hang out, and hopefully some of those people who can't tune in to my super late live streams can kind of catch this one. I now need a good 10-minute warm-up. Getting old. See, I have to warm up. That's why I went to do that fast run, and I could feel it falling apart because my hands just are not warmed up. Hey everybody, Big Red Tower, Gary, where's the beard? I know, right? Yo, November beard is over. Finally. Rest in peace, beard. I know, look, and I cut my hair, so my hair was down to here, and I finally got it cut off because, like I said, it was getting caught in the guitar strings when I would play, or the pickup selector switch, it would get caught in that. So now I have to deal with the phase of freshly cut bad hair, but whatevs. Pentramonic technique. Ooh, that's a really hard one to show, especially through the internet. It's just about holding a little bit of your pick out, So you got your first Les Paul. Well, congratulations. That is awesome. And can you guys hear my voice okay? We need Nam beard. I know. I probably won't have a beard for Nam this year. Ponytail, bro. Stuck and don't know what. If I am stuck and don't know what should I do. Try new stuff, man. That's always really inspires me, is just trying something different than what I normally do. Mop, this is a shout out to anyone and everyone should take it. Oh man, thank you so much for the super chat. It's upside down. Sorry, to those who don't know, I call him Mop, but he said shout out to anyone and everyone should take advantage of Robert's not just licks but full course meal, 80% off. Love you, brother. Thank you, dude, so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, anybody who wants it, like I said, that's going on tonight, and then Rock and Roll Boot Camp will be available again in January, but all the prices on all the stuff is going up. Voice is fine, sync perfect. Thank you, Big Red Tower, and thank you for sharing that link. Les Paul number 3 soon. Ooh! Sign up today. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I see what's happening here. Oh, wait. Dang it. I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. Now I got you figured out. Okay. play a rat riff. How's it go? Ben, what's up, buddy? Brow, brow. Sorry, hair went in my eye. Oh, hold A 8-course bundle and Rock and Roll Boot Camp are totally worth it. Price, administration, seriously, best money I've spent in a long time. Structural content. Thank you very much, John. Ugh, my neck hurts today. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, all of you guys' support on all that stuff was super, super awesome. I'm excited to the next kind of reshot course will be out in February of the 8-course bundle. So like I said, if you guys have that, you totes my goats, get that for free. Groovy McGroovin over here. I'm gonna make a song called that. Groovy McGroovin. Diving into a lot early Timon stuff, so difficult look. Oh yeah, man. Andy's stuff is crazy. Improve right hand picking speed. I think just working on a lot of different things. Like right now, my hand's not very warmed up, so it's probably not gonna be the best. But I found what helped me a lot was just developing more than just alternate picking as your foundation. I'm not as your foundation, but just like as your only technique. So like when I'm doing kind of like faster stuff, even something like that, like I'm not playing it fast, but if you watch what my hand is doing, I'm combining legato with alternate picking with economy picking. Because watch what my hand does. So down, sorry, let me turn this down. Down, up, pull off. Then I go down, down, pull off. So the basis of it all for me is alternate picking, but it's just learning how to incorporate these different techniques, into the mix of it. And then to me, it kind of develops speed over time with stuff like that. And then, like I said, I'm just running it through the scale, but probably not the cleanest right now, because like I said, my hands are just not warmed up. Alexander says, "Hi Robert, what color and model is your purple telly? I just love it." Oh, that one is actually, oddly enough, it's blue, but on camera it looks purple. That is just a good old American Standard Telecaster. So kind of no bells and whistles situation with that thing. I believe it's a 2013. Are pull-offs worth it? Heck yeah! My favorite kind of thing is the combination of picked and pull-off. All picking can be aggressive if that's the sound that you want. Like in the right situation, that sounds really good. When I was hanging out with my buddy Sam Colson, I was watching his hand, because he'll pick everything, and I'm like, man, that is like crazy. So he was kind of showing me like just like an exercise. Just go through your pentatonic scale. He was descending it. 12s. I can't really do it. I don't have it up to speed yet. And I was showing him. I was like, oh, the only way I can do that is I have like strategic pull-offs that I put in there. So I go. So when I do it fast, oh, hold on. I can't do it at all. So like that right there, I went. But when I do it fast, it almost sounds like it's all pig. I can't do it clean right now. I'm just too sloppy. Let me switch guitars. That will remedy a lot of the issue that I'm having right now. The guitar is just hard for me to play. What? Now I can't do it either in this one. So you have to bear with me while I warm up. There we go. So that's what it is. I did get a haircut. Shaved my face, haircut. Yo, welcome to December. Got my haircut right before the live stream. Like I said, initially I wasn't gonna go live, but I saw people saying like, I wish he still did them on Sunday so I could actually watch them. I was like, I should do a Sunday stream. When in doubt, have a Friedman. That's just kind of how I do those licks, is that I incorporate like a strategic kind of pull off in it. And so on. I like the Offspring. I don't know a lot by them. I'm afraid. I know some of their stuff. I never really got into them because they kind of had a little bit more of that punky edge to them, and I never could really get into punk music. When's the last time I had short hair? Last time I had short hair, I think 8th grade. Well, no, it would have been probably my sophomore year, so like 2006, because I had to cut my hair each year for sports, and like I said, I finally got tired of doing that and quit sports and just had long hair ever since. These are stock pickups, yeah. I would say this guitar nails the Eddie Van Halen sound 100%. Like if you listen to it, I'll give you direct audio. It just 100% hits that Eddie Van Halen snap. When it's in tune. Wow. This thing went way out of tune. That's what happens when you don't play this guitar for a couple weeks and try to do a dive bomb. Still out of tune a little bit. That should help it, right? That'll really. That'll make it stay right in tune. Yeah. Why do you particularly like that guitar? Is it the pickups, playability, the whole thing? You know, these guitars are all plecked. I think adds a lot to it. But they're just incredibly comfortable. It's something about whatever they do to their neck. The neck finishes really, really get me. But I need to wait until I can actually tune this up. I haven't played this guitar in a week or so. What guitar should we play? This one right here. It is Gibbs Sunday after all. Pretty Maze, awesome band. I haven't. Why do you? Oh, sorry. I read that already. Robert, playing too many hours daily bad. I don't think so. I don't think you can play. If your hand starts hurting, you know, you definitely want to give yourself a break. But you're up solo. Well, how's that one? How's that go? I don't remember how it goes. I used to know that one pretty good though. Fresh shaved, I know. Hands are slowly starting to get warmed up. I love this guitar too. And plans developing a pedal to emulate your tone for the masses? Maybe that has been discussed and possibly could be a thing next year. So we'll just have to wait and see, you know. Something like that. It's really the issue I have with physical products like that is, for one, it needs to be with a company like I super trust, and it is. It would be. I'm not going to mention the company who it would be with, but because part of it is I view anytime I would release a product like that would literally, I mean, essentially have my name on it. Maybe not necessarily like on it like that, but I mean like it's directly associated to me. I want to make sure that it's a company that is going to take care of you guys, because any misbehavior or poor, you know, customer service or anything like that with a product directly, you know, reflects on me. And that's why, like, the nice thing with the guitar courses is I'm the only one who is, you know, doing all that stuff. So if there's a mistake that's made, it's on me, and there's no one else, you know, that's on me to fix, because, you know, I did it. But when you start including other companies and stuff, then all of a sudden, you know, there's other people, and I can't control what other people do. So, like I said, anytime something like that, I want it to be super, super, you know, just people I trust, not only from a company standpoint, from just like a person standpoint. Think about Steve Vai. I love Steve Vai. Yeah, I learned a lot of Steve Vai stuff early on. More sweeps. I don't think my hands are ready for sweeps. Nope. I need to be more warmed up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not warmed up enough. For me to sweep, I have to really like spend time and get my hands working to try and to do that, to really be in sync. Snowstorm today, man. Hopefully it misses you, Ben. That Canada life. Personally, I like your Gibson Les Paul Burst the most. Yeah, this is my favorite guitar that I own. I never really got into death metal. I'm afraid. Finding times to sweep during improv. Yeah, I usually don't have. I don't use too much sweeping stuff. If I use sweeping more, it's more of like an economy style of sweeping. Like if I'm playing, I do basically like what I taught in the blues arpeggio lesson this week. Like I like to do the minor seven. Like these fit really well in playing. I kind of like to do stuff like that where I'm moving it chromatically in certain sections, and I'm just trying to get back to a spot where I know where I am. That's all it really is. It's just something like that. But like that stuff I find I can apply pretty easily inside of arpeggios, or like the diminished kind of, but not like the big arpeggios. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not warmed up. Tapping a lot easier than sweeping. I never really got into tapping, I'm afraid. There was like a little period when I was really into like Reb Beach, and I learned a lot of like different tapping things, but I don't really know them anymore, like the Nuno thing. Who's that young fella tearing up on guitar? And where's Ryan? Yeah, it's funny. It's like I feel like it's like a time machine. I grow the beard and I look older, and then I can shave, and I can shave off like 10 years. It's great. I guess King. I'm not very good at the pinch stuff yet. Yeah, pinch harmonics are really tough, Tone's always spot on. Thank you, man. Might have a riff. we go. Look, boom, the song's happening. Down, down, take it down, down. Oh. Man. K-Dog just signed. The course I signed up for is advanced technique, it says. My course, the 8 correspondent was intermediate to advanced. They kind of build, like the ending of each course is the most advanced section of it all. And then the rock and roll boot camp, which like I said is not available right now, will be, that's more beginner focused. Probably beginner venturing into intermediate. Left hand or one whole foot? Pfft, get rid of the foot. No questions asked. For the love of God, how's that go? I have no clue. 2 people really. It might be a future riff. You never know. I could kind of hear like. Down. Oh, there we go. I think that's what I did. I gotta remember that. My favorite pedal, honestly, isn't even a pedal that's like a distortion or delay. It's that Digitech Freakout pedal. I love that thing. I never toured. I played a lot around Ohio, but never go out for a month on tour. I never did that. I got into basically teaching real early on. So I did the band stuff for a long time. I have played a lot of shows, played a lot of different kinds of shows and different things. But what happened was I got offered a job. I was originally supposed to go out to California to go to GIT, and I got offered a job teaching, and I was like, well, that's kind of what I wanted to do anyways. And unfortunately, gigging, there just wasn't much, I hate to always make it about money, but there wasn't much money in gigging. And I could see, okay, teaching with enough students, you could, make the same wages as a normal job teaching guitar. So I just kind of pursued that over the touring thing. And then shortly after that, I started doing YouTube stuff. So like I said, I never did any kind of be in a van for a month kind of deal. But it's cool with me because I just found a different path. Whole lot of love solo. Of course the G's out. Do I like math rock? Not really anymore, to be honest. I don't like as notey of music anymore. Jeremy, what's up, brother? What's up, my brother? Ow, 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 ow! Oh, snap. Someone just bought the guitar course. Thank you very much. But anyway, sorry, Jeremy. My Sunday is doing really good, man. How's your Sunday, Jeremy? Jason said, I never played a live gig. Always made bands with friends instead of people that were serious. That is a tough thing. There would be a couple times when I would have to, not trying to be a jerk, but just kind of like have to be like real with the rhythm guitar player in different bands, because hey, you really got to nail this change during the solo, because that's the tough thing about being the lead guitar player. You're completely dependent on the rhythm section, because you're dropping out, you're playing the solo, so if they miss a chord, it sounds like you don't know what you're doing, but it's like I didn't mess up. It's just I'm outlining the A and they went to the F. It's just kind of, it's just how that works sometimes. But you know what? You just jam with it, and you get luck. Luckily, two of the bands I was in, we were really good and tight, and we had played together enough to where we could just kind of we just rolled with it, really. Did you have a good Turkey Day, Robert? Thank you. You mop? I did. I had a great one. How was everyone else's Thanksgiving? Everyone who celebrates it, I should say. Is that a maple neck Les Paul? Yes, it is, Adam. This is a 3-piece maple neck, rosewood board, 2-piece maple top on it, which is kind of a rare thing for in the 70s. Louis says, why did you choose to make your course for beginners and not intermediate to advanced? And will you make one for intermediate? Yeah, so my other 8 courses, those are for intermediate to advanced. The Rock and Roll Boot Camp was, I purposely chose to do a beginner course because the main thing is I've never done a beginner course, so it was my first one. But my idea for that course is it's going to be a 3-part series to it. So they're going to have beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So the part 2 is going to come out later next year. I have 3 other courses that I'm kind of like working on, and just slowly building up, the repertoire of stuff that will be in them. But I just have to be, strategic about how I release stuff, because I've said it before on here, but I don't like to release things super close to each other, just because I don't want the channel to be all about selling you guys stuff, Sometimes that's what it has to be about, like obviously like the sale that's going on right now. But yeah, my beginner course is currently not available. Sometimes it has to be about that because, like I said, the main thing, like for me, the reason why I turned down so many companies who offer sponsorships, like what's that video game? I can't remember what it was. It was going around, it was a video game wanting to sponsor a video of mine, and I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not gonna. For one, I don't play, whatever the game was. I can't remember, but I'm just like, no, like I appreciate it, and it's never easy, turning down money. But I'm like, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, I would rather focus on just making the guitar courses and not worry about any of that stuff. And anytime there's something sponsored, like I have a sponsored video I'm doing with Reverb about my 335 coming up soon, like the history of the 335. But like that I'm fine with. I'm like, I've bought multiple guitars from Reverb and they were super nice, and I think I've only ever done 3 sponsored videos ever. One was with Bandzoogle, which I had used their website services for 3 years before I did anything with them. And I did one with Sweetwater, again, shopped at Sweetwater forever, and then Reverb will be the 3rd one that I've ever done. Yeah, like I said, if it's the guys who play the game, like there's a bunch of like guitar YouTubers who actually play like those games. I'm like, I'm totally cool with that. If that's something that you use, go for it. I can't remember what the other ones are. Around the holidays, you get hit up by a lot of companies. How would you compare the neck shape of the Friedman to an Ibanez type neck? Seriously thinking about buying an S-shaped Friedman, asking for a friend. Completely different from Ibanez. Not even in the same ballpark. Ibanez is very wide and flat, and the Friedman are this super comfortable, maybe like medium to in between medium, maybe slightly larger than medium. See, I don't know, it depends because they're all individually finished. So I don't think that 2 necks are the same. Like, even though I think my S and Vintage T have the same neck, they feel different because they're sanded differently. So that's the thing. So the Friedman stuff is way more of a C profile. If you want more of that Ibanez-ish kind of thinner neck, I would go Cali. The Cali has a thinner neck on it. It's not thin like an Ibanez, and it's not wide like an Ibanez, but it's probably the closest ballpark to that. But the S and Vintage T are just these perfect C-shaped necks. Have you ever played a Yamaha? I have played a Yamaha Pacifica, but I played one of the cheap ones. But I played one of like the real ones, like back in the, I think it was the 90s. They had like the really high end ones. Those are really nice. Specifically at him. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed someone. What was the thing, Robert? How would you compare? Oh, that's that one. Can you see my comments? I think you missed them. I can see your comment. Yeah, sorry. They just, I can't get them all as the comments. Mine just keep moving. Tony, my brother Tony. I was trying to remember it. I haven't played that one in a while. Slash? I don't know much Slash. I know, Tony, this is the old tone. To me, this tone sounds the best with this guitar, because this tone was made with this guitar. So this is my old one that I made with the Les Paul. So to me, this tone really suits it over the other. I think it sounds good with all the other guitars too, but it just works really well with that one. How long have I had long hair? I've had long hair for a really long time. I remember in 8th grade, I had cut my hair short and like had it all like gelled and looking cool. But then I just kind of I started playing guitar shortly after that, and then just I like wanted long hair again. I had always kind of had longer hair, but then I had it longer and kind of like had like pomade and stuff for a while, and then it got longer than that, and then I just kind of like I'm like, oh, whatever, just have the long hair, and now I do nothing to it. Do you remember the riff at the end of your video about amps beginners should avoid? Was it, Garth, was it a song at the end of it? Let's see. It's Black Friday sale. Wait, what was the video? On the video, amps beginners should avoid. Let's just find out here. Let's see. Oh my God. All these commercials. I feel bad. Like, I'm also promoting my course, so I'm just like feeding into the whole thing. And I was just like, oh my God, I have all the... Check out the guitar video if you haven't yet. Hey, whatever happened to that hoodie I'm wearing? See you later. Whoop! Bam! I think that riff maybe is what you're talking about. What's funny is I look at the video, I'm like, hey, like my hair is the exact back to the same length as it was in that video. Yeah, that was this one. Yeah, totally Jimmy Page inspired. But I don't remember what tone I used. Oh, you know what? Let me turn this off. Cancel. I think that's the riff we're talking about, right? Something, I can't remember what I did to get that tone. Because one of the guitars, I want to say, has a chorus on it, like a pretty heavy chorus. Because it was kind of like Jimmy Page. To me, it was like Jimmy Page meets Boston, is what I was thinking of for that song. I don't know why that transition was so hard for me to get down. It took me like a million takes. Like, I don't remember it. And then it went to... I'm trying to remember it all now. That's close. It's something like that. Let me see if I can remember it. Yeah, that was actually one of my favorite riffs. That the outro section there, it kind of builds up, like it comes out of that fast lick. Sorry, I slopped my way through that one, but I'm so surprised I remember any of that. Man. Scream looks very good fresh. Yeah, so that's the outro. So basically the outro, and that's kind of, to me, always the secret is anytime there's a solo, you've got to scale the riff down. So if you listen, the main riff is busy there. And when I start the solo, the riff changes and goes to. And over that part is the. Actually, you know what? I remember that part had a multi-delay on it. There we go. I remember now. Yep, that part had a multi-delay hidden in there. It was double tracked and harmonized, and one of them was a multi-delay to the left, and one of them was that actually really low distortion middle pickup on this one. I just did octaves. So that was the one harmony. And then what did I do? Yeah. So. Well, I got a dinner with the in-laws. Nice seeing you. But thank you, Gary, man. Have a good dinner, buddy. I guess the balance is different from the older ones these days. Do you know any Creed? I used to know a lot of Creed. Creed was like a really important band for me. I don't remember anymore, but yeah, it was because I could actually play those songs real early on. Not that one. That one took a long time to learn, but I used to know a lot of Creed. What's the? I need to be in drop D for that, but Josh, I won't be streaming tonight, I'm afraid. No, I normally do late midnight on Saturdays is my normal streaming time. But I wanted to go live because I saw some people comment, and then a couple of like super regular people, which I'm bummed because Ron's not here. I mean, obviously he had no heads up about it, but I was hoping he would be here for the stream. Where am I at? There we go. Yeah, this is a Les Paul Cam. Golden Girl. I'm trying to find all my Golden Girl shirts. I don't know what happened to them. I watched one video and I just love it. Thank you very much, Day Off. I appreciate that. My bedtime. Yeah. Well, like I said, the reason why I had to switch them because they were Friday nights, and then they were Saturday and Sunday, like all over the place. And that the Saturday worked really good because what happened is, we kind of finally not working for the week. I would be going out doing stuff with the family, and it had to be like, oh, I got to get home to do this. And I was like, it just works better if I can, just kind of like it's midnight, everyone's asleep at that point, and then we can just kind of chill with it. I like how I put my water bottle like here, like stab myself in the face with it. Shred Wars with Jared Dines. Even know if Rob plays standard tuning. Yeah, I'm in standard tuning, Tommy. Sorry, your comment got flagged. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, I'm in standard tuning, man. But Shred Wars with Jared, I like I said, I don't view myself as much of a shredder I probably couldn't keep up with someone like Jared because I don't have a lot of those shred chops, but I would totally do it, I like Jared a lot. I have a lot of respect for him. He actually just featured me in his video about Instagram guitarists that aren't fake. And he featured a clip of one of my songs of people that he follows. So like I said, I have a lot of respect for Jared. So if he would ever ask if I would be interested in doing a Shred Wars, I totally would. But that's not something he's super busy. So I would never bug him about that. Thought about doing airborne lessons. I haven't. I don't do a lot of full song lessons. I like to do riff lessons, but we'll have to kind of see. I'm gonna be doing some new stuff in the new year. What do you say we mix this up? Very confused here. Oh, okay. I'm like, how do I not have a spot for that guitar? I see what happened. Oh, there is a spot right there. Okay, never mind. I'm just blind. Yeah, I have a lot of songs ready for the new EP. Kind of, again, just rough recorded like the other one. But it just, like I said, it just kind of falls into the issue I was talking about earlier. Of I don't like it to be too salesy to you guys, because if I did, I could release a new guitar course, then a new EP, then shirts and all this kind of stuff, and I try to really space that out because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm trying to take advantage of you. That's the other thing. A lot of people are asking for shirts, and I actually have shirts done and ready and already on like Teespring, but it's just like I said, I was just waiting to post anything about them because of the guitar courses was going on. I'm buying your course bundle now. I'm excited. My dad brought me to Kiss when I was 9. Sorry, the chat's moving. And I always dreamed of playing guitar. I'm 27 now and a lot more settled than in my teens. I can do that. You got this, man. Does the 8-course bundle cover 16th note triplets? I don't think I specifically dove into that, precise kind of like pinpointed area. Give you a link to the store. I haven't launched the store yet. There we go. Bye, Guitar Devil. I don't need rush. Do I think playing with a Harley Benton live is a good thing? Sure. I say play with whatever live. I mean, I totally had. I had 2 rigs when I would play live. I had the, my slightly nicer rig, which was my Rev amp, and I don't know what guitar it would have been. I can't remember what guitar I even had back then. But like one of my nicer guitars, and then I had basically like a B rig when we would play in more sketchy areas. That would be like one of my cheaper tube amps and a cheaper cabinet, and probably like the Telecaster, something that could just kind of cover the ground real good and not need a bunch of guitars. But Billy Gibbons, love me some Billy Gibbons. The Dan Electro, I need to set that up. The neck needs adjusted on. I don't play that one too much. Like I said, that one was a gift to me from Steve over at Dan Electro. So it's one I'll never get rid of because it was it was given to me. But I don't necessarily play that one a lot either. You're gonna break out the guitar you showed us last night, your dream guitar. That will not. So you guys will have to tune in Wednesday to see. I did get a new guitar, a dream guitar that will be here. It is here. That you guys can see on Wednesday. Can you dig it? And you'll definitely want to watch Wednesday's video all the way to the end. make sure you do it. So I think I'm gonna bounce on out of here, guys. Like today, I was gonna keep it to an hour. If there are any other questions that you guys have for me, I'll answer a few of them. If you have any questions about the guitar course, like I said, it is on sale till midnight tonight. I guess it's technically a little past midnight because everything closes, but it doesn't technically close until the morning. When I get up, I'll close it. But basically midnight to be safe. I'm trying to learn lead. I did before, kind of hard to improvise. What would be your best advice? It feels stupid when playing pentatonics or things. No, man, pentatonics are great for improvising. I always tell people work on playing scales in a lot of different ways. This helps with improvising because it makes you more comfortable with moving. When you're going through this, like I said, practice your scale. Ascending, descending. Do it diagonally, and combine them different ways. Find chords that are inside your pentatonic scale. There's a lot you can do with it. Is the guitar course good for people who love playing pentatonic? I think it would be. I think it'd be really good because I have a course in there of the 8. It's called the Pentatonic Roadmap. So it has a lot of pentatonic stuff in it. You can apply a lot of the more diatonic ideas that I emphasize in some of the other areas into it. There's just a lot of pentatonic stuff all through all 8 courses because that's it's kind of where my roots are is in pentatonic. Do you like your subscribers? Of course I do. I don't. No, I love my subscribers. So I hold you guys in great respect, and I always consider all of you whenever I'm considering something, with companies or products. I'll always be extremely picky with that. So like jazz, yes. But other than that, guys, thank you all so much. Like I said, if you want to get the guitar course, you totally can. I just got a text from my wife. My son and his buddy are here, and we're gonna go play Super Smash Brothers. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Have a great rest of your Sunday, guys. I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you Monday with a new video. And then, like I said, Wednesday. Make sure that you watch Wednesday's video. Wink, wink. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, homies. Whoop. Maybe. I don't know if that ended it. It's asking me if I'm sure. I am sure I want to end the stream.